Hello and welcome back to another episode of Unfailing Purpose. On today's episode is going to be very informational. I'm going to be going over supplements with you that I took to naturally heal my anxiety and depression. I'm not a doctor. I'm putting a disclaimer out there. I'm not a doctor. This is not a professional opinion. All of this is my own experience and what I've done to support myself through this journey. And I also want to say that just because these brands worked for my body might not work that for your body. Another disclaimer, I am not sponsored. This is not sponsored content. And so I just want to let you know that this is just something that I wanted to put out there for you to have as information to help support you on your journey to holistically healing your adrenal glands and your depression and anxiety. So I will just get right into the content today. This is the video all about supplements. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Adrenal Support, A Woman's Balance, D3, B Complex, a Probiotic, and then melatonin were the supplements that I chose to take for my adrenals. I'm sure there are other things that I could have taken, but this was the basis of what I took. I tried to keep things very simple so that I wouldn't be overwhelmed. And I'm going to go through what each one of these supplements will do to help you and to support your body so that you have an understanding of why this would be a benefit to you to start taking these supplements. So the number one thing that I took was the Adrenal Support. It was by a brand named Gaia, Gaia. And that brand is amazing. Their supplements are broken down into such a way that it's just really good for your body to absorb them. So the one I took was called Adrenal Support. They do have an Adrenal Jumpstart. They do have an Adrenal Nightly Restore. I only took the Adrenal Support. Had I known that they had a Jumpstart, I probably would have taken it. It did take 2 months for the Adrenal Support to feel like it was really doing its job, but once it started doing its job, it was fantastic. As I told you in a previous video, I made the choice after I started feeling good to go ahead and try to come off of my supplements, and my body wasn't in a place yet to be completely healed. So I went back on my supplements and continued to take them for continued healing. So Adrenal Support by Gaia. This comes right off of the website. It naturally balances your endocrine system. It supports natural resistance and adaptation to physical and emotional influences. So let me say that again. It supports natural resistance and adaptation to physical and emotional influences. So the things that are going on in your life, stress, whatever it may be, this helps support the resistance to have those blow-ups or to just adapt more regulatory, I guess I could say. It also normalizes your energy and your mood. This is all within an Adrenal Support supplement that I took by Gaia. The next thing I took was also by Gaia brand. It was a Woman's Balance, and this was for healthy hormonal transitions and emotional support, which if you're dealing with anxiety and depression, you know you need all the emotional support that you can get. And so this was a really great one for me to take as well. Within our endocrine system, it also has to do with our reproductive organs. It's not just our adrenal glands. It's not just our reproductive organs. There's other things. There's your thyroid, your hypothalamus, your pineal gland, pituitary gland. And so there's many different things, but I was realizing that my depression and anxiety was caused by my adrenal fatigue, my adrenals not doing the job that they needed to do. So these two things really, really helped in aiding and supporting my healing. The next thing I took was D3. This is scientifically proven that people with anxiety and depression usually have a D3 deficiency. Now, I know for myself, I live in a climate that our access to sunshine 24/7 is just not an option. So I was definitely lacking D3. D3 improves your mood, boosts immunity, reduces inflammation, which is very important because most of us are craving salty and sugary foods, which cause inflammation. It improves your heart function and bone and muscle health. So that's a really awesome supplement to take. The next supplement that I took was B complex, and B complex promotes healthy cell growth, growth of red blood cells, good energy levels, healthy brain function, good digestion, healthy appetite, and proper nerve function for your cardiovascular health and your muscle health and your hormone production. B complex is so important to incorporate into your supplement regimen. I will say there are B complex supplements that have niacin in them. If you've never had Niacin Flush in your life, I would highly suggest that you just avoid it. Niacin Flush is when you don't take a B complex with food. And so if you don't take it with food, your body can do what's called a niacin flush. And the only way I can describe it is it kind of feels like you're on fire from the back of your head all the way down through your body, and your body will physically get red and flushed. And this can last up to an hour. I have had it happen, I think I had it happen 2 times in my life, and I finally learned my lesson that I needed to take my supplement with food. And you can also buy a B complex that is niacin free, but I didn't do that. I just chose to start taking it with food. So one thing that the B complex says is that it's good for digestion. And if I know anything about depression and anxiety, because I've lived it, it's that we're not really in a place to mentally be able to take on the challenge of controlling our diet. We're just kind of in survival mode. So knowing that it's aiding in the digestion process was nice as well. Another thing that I took during this time, because I wasn't able to wrap my head around being able to go on a diet or anything like that, was a probiotic. And the probiotic was amazing. And it was great that I was able to incorporate that in, just knowing that I was supporting my gut health. A lot of people don't realize 80% of what goes on within our body is directly related to our gut health. So I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, but getting a good probiotic to help support your digestive system is so crucial. So that is something that I would highly suggest. Now, this last one, yes, there is a supplement that goes with it, but really it's more about a habit. So melatonin is something that I did not take that I should have been taking. And so the reason being is my adrenals needed a time to rest and to recuperate, because they had been on, high stimulant with all the stuff that I had going on in my life. Then they just crashed. And then my sleep patterns got all messed up. So your body needs to get into a rhythm. Now, I'm going to point out a scenario really quick, and you can tell me down in the comments if this is you. You try to go to bed at 8:39, maybe even close to 10, but you kind of miss that mark. And then before you know it, you're up to 11:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Is that ringing a bell with any of you right now? That's your adrenals not being able to get into a healthy rhythm for that sleep pattern. That's why it's so important that you try to limit your caffeine intake in the evening. Melatonin, just so you know, you don't take 15 milligrams of it and then boom, you're just gonna fall asleep. No, it's not like that. Melatonin has to gradually build up in your body. So just take it, it'll help you fall asleep. It may not help you stay asleep, but it will be aiding in the function of you getting yourself into a rhythm of going to bed at a decent time and waking up at a decent time. So it's really important that we have good sleep patterns, because our body needs time to rest. It's okay to take a nap during the day. just try to limit yourself. Don't take a 2.5-hour nap every single day, because that could be aiding in you maybe not functioning as much and kind of continuing some of those habits that become very easy to do while we're depressed. It's very easy to just want to sleep the day away. But I want to encourage you that life is worth living, and there are things to do, and you do add value by being you, and there's purpose for your life. So don't just sleep the day away. Do yourself a favor, try to get to bed at a decent hour, and try to get your body into a healthy rhythm. So I hope that this video today was extremely informational for you. I hope it wasn't overwhelming. I'm going to just name off the supplements that I took again. Oh, wait, there is one more that I want to add. If you are dealing with anxiety type, these other ones will help regulate a lot. But if you're dealing with like instant anxiety, magnesium is a very good relaxation supplement. They have calm gummies that they're magnesium related. There's also other natural supplements that are known to ease anxiety, if you can think to take those. I was kind of in a place where I wanted to be one and done with the supplements that I took for the day. I wanted to take them in the morning and be done with it. Go on and live my normal life, okay? And so I didn't always just take things for when I felt anxiety come on. I learned how to deal with that in some different ways, which I'm sure we'll get into more as more videos come out and everything like that. But there is magnesium supplements that you can take as well for the times when you're very anxious. So I hope this helps. I hope it's a huge blessing. I know it's a lot of information, but I just want to bless you with what I've lived out to get myself to the place where I am today. So again, I took an Adrenal Support, a Woman's Balance, a D3, B Complex, Probiotic, and I should have been taking melatonin and probably more magnesium in my diet as well. So I hope that this is just a help to you. Leave comments, ask questions, all those type of things. No, I'm not a doctor. No, I might not have all the answers, but I'll do my best to be a help and a support to you. So I just hope that you guys have an amazing day, and don't forget, God has a unique plan for your life, and He wants to perform it. So again, just know that He has an unfailing purpose in your life, and He is going to perform it. Just keep trusting Him, and do good to yourself, and make sure that you get the things that you need. And I hope you have an amazing day. I hope this blesses you or your family or your loved ones in some way. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Have a great day.